Well, we did it. The week's over. It's been an experience. Um, we got through the day. It was a long day, um, and it was quite a ride. Of course, as you all know by now, um, we had the primary, and Rubio came in second. Um, yeah, it would have been awesome if he would have won, but honestly, that I wasn't expecting that. I would have loved that. That would have been great, but wasn't really expecting that. Um, I think the what we were really deep down hoping for is exactly what we got um, with second. I think really we would have been okay with third, um, with Bush dropping out and um, hopefully John Kasich not far behind. And John's not a bad man, and really honestly, and Bush isn't a bad guy either. I've not been very happy with the way he ran his campaign and the way he attacked Rubio, but he was a good governor. And it's just unfortunate that I think a lot of this um, was brought about due to the Trump factor that it really has turned a lot of Republicans upon themselves, and it's really become a blood fest. And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But the question is not so much how we got here, but how we get out of it. And I think we're on the path to doing that now. Um, and we accomplished what needed to happen, and I'm happy. I'm I'm pretty ecstatic, to be honest. Coming down here, I came down here with a real sense of urgency. Um, is in like the barbarians are at the gate. We've got to do something. The battle is here. The battle is now, and it's all on the line. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm all in, literally all in. This is it. We've got to fight it here, and we've got to win it now. And I feel like we did that, and I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the way things worked out. I think going forward now we've got momentum. We've got a lot of things working in our favor. I don't think it was a good night for Ted Cruz. I really don't. Um, this was supposed to be a state that was built for Ted Cruz, and he just didn't win it. He didn't get the evangelical. I mean, even Donald Trump won a lot more of the evangelical vote than Ted Cruz did. Um, so I'm not quite sure where he thinks he's going to win all these votes. He thinks he's going to do really well in the SEC, but if he can't do well here, I'm not sure where he thinks he's going to do really well there. Especially now that Rubio is getting momentum, and especially now that Bush is out. And I think even if John doesn't get out, he's not going to have momentum. And I think a lot of those votes that would have gone to Kasich are going to start coming to Rubio. The momentum is swinging that way in that lane. So I think things are looking really positive for us at this point. And I'm really thrilled. I thought it was a great night. It makes all of the sacrifices that were made for this week worthwhile. Um, there's still sacrifices that have to be made. I've still got a 12-hour drive ahead of me tomorrow that I'm really not looking forward to, although it will be good to be home. And I am looking forward to be home as much as it's been fun to be out here. And this has just been such a thrilling experience to be out here. I can't speak highly enough about the people out here, about Linda and Joe and the folks who ran this office, and just the quality of the leadership that they provided, and just what a wonderful experience. The people, it's just really incredible. I mean, I wasn't the only one from out of town. There were lots of folks who came from lots of different places. I was the one who came from the furthest away, but we had guys who came in from New York, Washington, several from Washington D.C., um, from several other different locations, and it was amazing. like when we went out canvassing yesterday, um, one of the guys was from New York, another was from North Carolina, and I was from Indianapolis. None of us were from the area, and it was just kind of cool. As we're going and we're talking to people and we're explaining who we are, and trying to explain, yeah, none of us are from around here. We've all made sacrifices to come down here because we all believe in what we're doing. We all believe in what Marco Rubio stands for, um, and why. That it's important to our future and the future of the Republican Party and the future of the country. Um, and so it's just really an amazing experience. And I can't yeah I can't say enough about it. It's something I'm always going to treasure. I'm so glad I made the decision to come. I'm glad I had the opportunity to come. I'm glad that I had an employer that enabled me to have time to make that sacrifice, and um, you know people around me who supported me to do that, and I thank all of you, and you know who you are. Um, you're all wonderful, and I love you. But this has been a wonderful experience, um, and I guess I'm kind of babbling now. It's late at night, and I'm tired, and I really need to go to bed before I drive tomorrow. But I'm really excited, and I'm excited for what's going on from the future. And I guess the phrase that sticks in my mind, from this evening, as I look at what happened here, is that it really was on the line here. It just was on the line, especially after what happened in New Hampshire. I think I do believe we'll win this election. I really do. And I think when we look back at this place and this time, that just like Churchill said, we'll look back at it as this was our finest hour. And honestly, I couldn't be prouder to have been a part of it. Thank you and good night.